week.
What's
The
going
funeral
on,
is
boys?
about to begin.
Welcome to another live episode of Junkyard Breaks.
Junkyard Breaks.
Me making Crystal Light.
Nice. How's everybody doing? Good?
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Okay. What?
Doing okay.
What?
It's Monday.
I think you're the only one who watched Secret Invasion. I haven't watched it yet.
No, I watched it.
Oh, you did watch it?
I did not watch it.
Yeah.
Comic Tom did
There's a.
not have
Did
nice
you?
things
Did
to
everybody
say
see
about
the
it.
stink about the opening credits?
The AI thing? I don't think they're wrong. A big
No, I don't
company
think they're
like
wrong
Disney
either.
should not be doing an AI opening scene. I don't know. They're one for
Creators.
hiring creators. Exactly. Yeah. What is that? Is that a Twinkie Wiener sandwich?
The hot dog, yo.
A Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
You guys got to know what movie that's from.
A Twinkie Wiener sandwich?
No.
Is it from Sandlot? I'm just going to go with Sandlot.
No, not Sandlot.
Is that the right era?
Yes, I think kinda.
It's The Godfather.
No, not The Godfather. I'm gonna say.
It's UHF.
Yes. You got it. UHF.
That predates the Sandlot.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
but-
I saw
I bet by, like,
UHF in
5
the theater when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandlot, I guess, is late 90s or early aughts.
No, I'm going to say Sandlot's like early 90s.
Early 90s. Well, UHF is.
No.
Yeah.
Is it late 80s?
UHF's got to be like 86, 87.
No.
No, it's
No.
not.
No way.
No,
Look
Jake,
it up.
it wasn't.
UHF, 1989. It's like
Okay.
early 90s. And when
Or late 80s.
when
It's
Sandlot,
almost early 90s. I'll tell you what it isn't. It isn't 86.
Sandlot's
That's
93. It's only 4 years earlier.
Yeah.
All right. How's everybody doing otherwise, other than?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was right that it predated it by 4 years.
I love UHF. That is definitely one of my favorite movies. I don't know why. Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers.
Supplies.
Supplies. Yep.
Nothing.
Early.
You got to drink. You got to drink from the fire hydrant
That's right.
or fire hose. Stanley. That's right.
Stanley Spadowski.
Yup. It's all coming back.
Wow, this is like a UHF renaissance.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. As soon as you said it, I like recognized it, and I could not for the life of me. And then I saw it, like a blip of Weird Al popped in my head.
God,
And I was
there's
like,
so
"Ah."
Data points are just flooding into Chris's brain.
I
Spatula City.
know.
Change. You got change.
Gee, mister.
The Marvel's after credit scene leaked, and my feelings are hurt and won't spoil it. Marvel's after credit scene already? When is that movie coming out?
Yeah, it's not coming out for a little.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought we have time.
What about the news today? The whole news that, like, you know, Marvel has lost $900 million. Did you guys see this news? The last 8 films, it says, you know, in some computation, it was put out that they had lost $900 million on the last 8 films. I was like,
Marvel or
DC
Marvel and Disney and Pixar?
Disney. Sorry, Disney.
Yeah, because Pixar is not doing well. Pixar used
No,
to make $1
because-
billion, and now they're lucky if they break like 150.
Yeah, it's crazy actually. Elementals is getting crushed.
They're not good.
And
They're not interesting. Nothing.
Buzz Lightyear. I watched Buzz Lightyear. I thought Lightyear, I guess it was. I thought it was good, but it
didn't
was
like it.
it was definitely different
It
than
was different. I was
than the character.
I was not a fan of Lightyear. I wanted to like it, but I was not a fan. I don't think it's been a hot. Yeah, I agree with John about the woke thing. They're more interested with sexual politics than they are about putting good movies out. Whatever. Not my bag.
Be told.
I don't
They,
agree with putting that kind of stuff in children's movies.
I thought it was interesting that they were in the article they were citing Guardians. I was like, Guardians has made almost $900 million.
Guardians is
I think
probably their
they-
biggest hit, and
I think they did all right with Guardians. Like, they did all right with Guardians, and they did all right with Doctor Strange.
All I
Strange
know is
good.
that DreamWorks put out my favorite animation in the last 20 years.
DreamWorks.
Seeing Red.
Which one?
No, he likes
Puss in
Zootopia.
Boots.
He
Last
likes
Wish.
he
Puss in
likes the
Boots was-
period one.
Puss in Boots was good.
The Last Wish was the best.
Red Panda. That one. What's that one called?
Well, Kung Fu Panda.
Is that
Come on.
Seeing Red, right? That's the Seeing
Yes.
Red.
Yeah, that's
Seeing
that's-
Red or-
that's a
I didn't.
Disney movie,
I haven't
yeah.
seen that one yet.
That's Jimmy's favorite.
Seeing
Well, I
Red.
do watch it a lot.
Strange World. Strange World was terrible. Lightyear was not my favorite, and Elemental is not great either. It seems to me, it's a lot like what's the one with all the feelings?
Feelings.
Inside Out.
Inside Out. I didn't like that one either.
Nothing more than
That was
feelings.
like, oh, you gotta feel your feelings. I was like, no, it's for kids.
It's for kids.
It's about a depressed kid, yeah. Like a little depressed
Yeah,
little kid.
it's just you're allowed to feel feelings. Okay.
God forbid we teach the kids some empathy. Come on, you guys. What's
No,
going on
I'm all-
tonight?
I'm all good with that, but
Monday
it's,
night.
Mm-mm.
I'm all good with that.
No.
It's just I don't know. I was past that.
You're past feeling the
I was
feelings.
past feeling the feelings. Yeah. Trying to think though, like what other
Guys,
animated
trying to, where's
movies
my
were-
blood? Where's my guts? Where's my blood and guts?
You've made me bleed my own blood.
Yeah. So, anyways,
So well, all right.
Not
So non-spoilery take on Secret Invasion. You guys both.
I
There's
like
there's some major things that happen in it, that's for sure.
yeah, I liked Secret Invasion.
Yeah. Good.
I thought there was.
I think it's going to be a very it's going to be a spy thriller for sure.
yeah,
Yeah. Comic Tom
I saw
said
some
it was
takes
going to
that
be a
people like-
very slow burn.
I don't know, it started out pretty fast.
yeah, it definitely did start out pretty
It
fast.
didn't start out with a slow anything.
Yeah.
Start out with a friggin' Bond film, for God's sakes. But here's the thing: like, I think it's interesting that people loved Agents of Shield, right? That was just a network show. They couldn't show any big superheroes or anything. People loved that. That was friggin' slow.
I think
Like,
the one
they're-
time that
they're
Sam
done, like,
Jackson was on
spy
Shield was like groundbreak. Like that was like holy, and it was early on. You see Samuel L. Jackson shows up on Shield, and you're like, all right, there's going to be a blend of the MCU into TV. That was the last time they ever did anything, other than saying like some like passing thing about saying something about Captain America's shield. That was it.
But people liked that. People liked Agent Carter.
Agent Carter
Like,
was
people
good.
liked those two.
Yeah, Agents of Shield was okay until it started getting into the Terrigen Mist stuff, and it started doing the Inhumans. And then when the Inhumans bombed, they really had no tie-in that was of any value, so they really kind of lost their way. I love if they bring Daisy into the MCU. Quake is awesome, and she's awesome. I mean, Chloe Bennett's fun.
It looks like Quake is going to be in.
I heard she might show up in Secret Wars just because
Yeah.
they need bodies. They need as many characters as they could squeeze into that. Which, that's fine.
I thought she might be in Marvels or one of those ones coming up because I just saw a picture of her that was a new picture.
Yeah.
Um,
She was just in something that I saw, too. She played the girlfriend in, I don't know. Forgot what it was. Trying to look at the last bunch of... It's been a while since there was a really good animated movie. Puss in Boots was not bad. The Last Wish was pretty good.
Did you see Into the Spider-Verse part? I mean, across
No, I
the
mean, but,
Spider-Verse.
I mean, other than that, like oh, you know what I
I was like,
did
that's a
watch
good
that
film.
I tell everybody they got to see. Chippendale Rescue Rangers is amazing. It is amazing.
You mean the original?
No.
Show?
2022.
Oh, interesting.
It's really, really good. They have so many hidden. Jimmy, did you see it? I know I kept telling you. There's some
Jimmy's face
until the girls get excited about it. I'm probably not.
Oh my God, you're missing out. There is some really funny. I would tell you, but I don't want to spoil it. You got to see it for the first time. I was not expecting. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's awesome. That's it though. I'm looking like, all right. There's Turning Red, Ice Age, no. Hotel Transylvania, no.
I like Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, but after 4. Like
Oh, I only
of them?
saw like
I saw the first 2 are all right.
I watched the 4th one and I already forgot it.
Encanto was okay.
Encanto was good.
There's not a lot here. Boss Baby, go screw. No way.
No.
Go screw.
Go screw.
Go screw. No way. Not happening.
And Disney did good ones. You haven't. Disney did good ones. You haven't or Pixar, I guess. You have Encanto and Coco and.
They're good. I tried watching. I did not like Soul. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's awesome!" Like,
I like Soul.
I don't like Soul. Raya the Last Dragon, that was good.
Yeah, the Raya Last Dragon was good. We try and get Bubs into that one.
Yeah.
I just got her locked into Puss in Boots, so now she actually asks for it.
It's a good one.
Super excited.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's like I'm into 2020, and there's like nothing that really stands out.
It does not
I
speak
haven't
to
seen Minions: The Rise of Gru.
I did not watch that one yet, so maybe I'm missing out. I don't know. I am seeing a lot of the DC stuff though, which was pretty good. Yeah, I give up. Now I'm all the way down to Frozen 2, and that one was like,
I hate the Frozen films.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like the first one.
It was like the worst. It's the worst parenting I've ever seen. It's just the parents in those movies are the worst parents on the face of the planet. Worst.
And we got to really
didn't they
distract
die?
ourselves from some.
Yeah, but you all the flashbacks, they give horrible advice. They don't take care of their children. They don't leave them under the care of anybody. I mean, the children are literally raised by nobody. They tell the kids, don't. They literally tell the girl, you have to hide everything about yourself, and I'm going to lock you away from your sister for 18 years.
I forgot about all
like
that.
Seriously, they're the worst parents ever.
Okay.
I actually went into a whole Facebook thing. It's like 4 paragraphs long on how bad they are.
Why?
Because I had to get it out.
Had to get it out.
I
You
guess.
had to get it out.
But did you hit enter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I would just delete it.
And I had a lot of parents go, "That's exactly right, Jimmy." I feel the same. Because they're horrible.
He went to the internet for validation. And
It's
it worked.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. You watch that.
I have
just watch those 2 films
type the thoughts
and really contemplate what the parents tell their kids.
I don't want to do that.
It's horrible.
It's entertainment. I can't do that.
It's horrible.
That'd be like me dissecting why there are no parents in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, no.
How does the gang get from point A to point B? Nobody's paying them at all.
Nobody.
They're just rolling around the Mystery Machine.
Well, with
Working for them Scooby snacks.
Shaggy sold weed, and he paid for all of his trips.
I don't know.
What do you think those Scooby snacks
Fred's
are?
ascot kind of signifies that he
water.
comes from money.
He does.
That's true. Oh my gosh, you guys would have lost your crap based on like a chat exchange that I recently tells me how you guys, at least Jim and Dolph, feel about Stan Lee.
Oh yeah, you two are dicks.
Did you guys watch the Stan Lee documentary, by the way?
Yes, we
one
did.
That just came out? I actually thought it was pretty good. It painted him exactly how it should have painted him. Showed him.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
that's what
I don't
Dolph
agree
and I-
with
that's
that.
what Dolph and I were
That Kirby
surprised about.
statement that they released is a bunch of BS. They obviously didn't watch the documentary because they shit on Stan Lee pretty good about that whole Kirby interview, or Kirby like defended his place in like the creation of the stuff, and
Yeah,
I don't know where they're coming
Stan Lee was
from.
the one that made sure that Jack Kirby's name got on the front covers. Stan Lee did an awful lot to give Jack Kirby recognition, while also
I
trying to
don't think-
keep the
I don't think any of it-
Stanley.
company from going under.
You gotta watch the
Man.
documentary.
Yeah, you
And-
gotta watch the documentary, Chris.
And on
Stanley
top of
is
it, well,
gives
I've read
no
plenty
credit.
of books
He
on
gives
the
no
subject.
credit.
no
No
Stanley
credit to
doesn't
the
get
also-
artists
credit.
on the creation of those characters.
Mm-mm.
No credit.
And Ditko,
Well,
same thing.
It's not
Because the
entirely
guy
true.
who writes it is the one who creates the characters.
I
That's
do
bullshit.
want to say though, that they paint him, but those interviews are from like the 70s. I'm sure he changed his tune later. Like that hardball interview they play is from the 70s.
And
Anyway.
how about Kirby's son? Does anybody blast him for being a liar?
Oh, what
Anyways.
did I lie about?
Like
You guys-
he walks out that whole lawsuit that they went through. Like they walked out and like the daughter was like, "Yeah, we lied about all of it."
Oh, I don't know any of that.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because you're just going by some stupid documentary and soiling Stanley's good name.
So
Stanley's an asshole.
Oh, so are you? So it's cool.
Stanley was an asshole.
So was Kirby. Kirby was a giant asshole, and he lied about his military.
Stanley is the same as Bob Kane. It's the same guy.
No.
Bob Kane and Bill
no.
Finger. It's the same way.
No, that's not true. Because Finger created Batman. Bob
Mhm.
Kane
I
took
know.
credit.
And
got
Bob
no
Kane
credit.
gave no credit to
but
him until
Stan
he was
Lee did create
finally
those
caught.
characters the same as Bob Kane did. But Stan Lee, it's artist writer, not artist other artist. Like Bob Kane stole Batman from Finger. That's different. In my opinion, that's different. I think just somebody taking credit for somebody's prototype is different.
So who do you guys think is the individual, cameos and voice acting, who was in the highest grossing films of all time, #1 spot all time?
Stanley.
Sam Jackson.
Stan Lee.
Oh, he doesn't count. He's not a major player. That's
$30,601,574 and 430. Oh no, I'm sorry. What is that? $30,601,574,433. Guess who third place all time is? This is voice actors and cameos.
I whatever.
He was alluded to already in this conversation.
I'm going to say Sam Jackson anyway.
Samuel Jackson is second,
Yeah.
and this person was alluded to. Christopher alluded to his ascot.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah, Frank Welker, the guy who voiced Fred in Scooby Doo.
Oh, because all the Transformers movies. He's
Yeah,
Megatron.
he's like 75,000 acting roles or whatever.
Mel
I just
Blanc
thought it
didn't
was
get
real-
isn't up there.
What's that?
None of those movies really grossed a lot, though. That's the problem.
Well, they probably grossed a ton, but it only cost a nickel to see them. So,
Right.
you know, like
They should factor in inflation.
adjust for inflation. I just thought that was an interesting tidbit that I saw this morning. I didn't want to like light our chat on fire, so I didn't bring it up.
Oh, it's already ablaze.
It's been exploded.
It's a giant dumpster fire,
Exploded.
and we all live in it.
Jim and Dolph just boo, boo.
All right,
Yeah.
what else? Are we going right to mail call?
Oh man, since the last
I got
time I was
nothing.
on with you guys, my mail call is huge.
My
Whoa.
mail call consists of this.
Is that what you tell all the ladies?
Yeah, my mail call is huge.
That's
Is
it.
one lady,
Is that what you tell the lady?
the lady.
You should see my mail call, baby.
You should see my
Actually,
mail
he probably hides the mail call from Amanda.
call. All right, who
He's
wants to go
like, hey,
first?
hey, what mail call?
What
what mail call?
Babe, I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
Are
Mail
you
call.
wearing earbuds right now, Jimmy?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Well, then he's not hiding shit from anybody. I know your setup.
All right, who's starting?
Who's
Well,
starting?
I got 17 short boxes of comics on Saturday.
Well, we're
so-
not going to go through all of them.
No,
Oh boy, that's a
no.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Sorry.
I got some of these.
Sneeze cough.
Sneeze cough.
Sneeze cough. All right, I'll go first. If you guys are lollygagging. Of course, I got this.
Oh
Just as I
man, he
said
hasn't
last
opened
week.
it yet.
No, me and Chris are going to do a video. He's going to open his. I'm going to open mine. Lord of the Rings.
Christopher, when you
Trials
wanna
of
do that?
Middle-earth. This is the collector booster.
Christopher, didn't you open yours?
Nope.
We're going to
Okay.
see which one of you
The
is
way
a
you're-
millionaire.
The way your text read, I thought that you opened it already.
No, I was waiting for. I'm waiting for Dolph.
I got.
We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing.
I got this on Goodwill auction. I got Shonen Jump #1 for a pretty good price, and this is the second appearance of American
David,
Dragon Ball
awesome
Z, which is kind of cool. I got this Fantastic Four record set with the record.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Ooh.
I thought
That's
that was a
cool.
nice little find. That was pretty cheap on
Cool.
Goodwill.
Do you have a turntable?
I do not. I got to get a turntable.
Oh, man.
And then I
Okay.
gotta say, in my weekly pull list, I
One you have
went
to wind up.
Comic Fortress had this, and I had to have it. This is Marvel Classic sticker book. So this is just filled with all of
Ooh.
the Marvel stickers, the original set, and then some other stuff like from the. I love these. Look at that. These
Oh,
are all
those are cool.
stickers. Super cool. And then they give you
That's
like
really
a
cool.
fold out like comic page where you can like create your own comic cover or whatever. But
With
I
stickers?
thought this was really cool. I guess there's another edition coming out too, which I had Rick order for me. And then last but not least, you guys saw these babies.
Mm-hmm.
And what are they again?
That is Clone Wars 1.
What?
This one first appearance of Ahsoka, and this is a first appearance of Ahsoka, but it is only 1,000 copies, and it's the Filoni cover. This is
Wait, did you buy another regular Clone Wars?
It was a package deal. He threw in the other one for nothing. Like basically threw it in.
That's insane.
So
That's
I have
awesome.
I have 4 now. This is like one. I was searching for one forever, and now I have 4.
Now I know Dave Filoni is a mental genius, but not a great artist.
I don't know, man. It's not bad.
I
Seeing
don't
it
know.
in
It sort of looks like
person,
Nate.
you think this is
No,
neat?
you got 4 of those. You better watch
Ooh.
out Christopher doesn't kneecap you
Yeah, I know.
at some point in time.
Well, I have 5, but one is a Filoni version. So I have 5
Listen,
Clone War ones.
I was giving you the opportunity to not rub it in, and then you basically stomped your foot down and just
Sorry.
grounded in the
Sorry.
dirt a little bit more.
But doesn't that we talked about this? Doesn't this always happen? It happened when I bought first appearance of ElfQuest. I put 2 bids out, won them both, and then I went out and tried to get first appearance of Tank Girl. I ended up with 3 of those just because I put out bids. And then the same thing happened with my Ultimate Fallouts, and I just kept winning them. I didn't want to. I just wanted one, but you wanted one at a very specific time, so you put 3 bids out, and you're like, shit, I want all 3. So it happens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
One day.
It happens.
I'm not
What
worried.
did you
One
do,
day.
Karen? I'm sorry.
I want to get one, luckily, just so I can trade Dolph for that Harley Quinn I need. That's all I need.
I would do that. I would trade that Harley Quinn for another Clone Wars one. Oh my, it's Crumbsicle.
What I do? Me?
Joe.
You want to see what I got?
You
Yeah,
want to see what I got?
I'm
see what
done.
I got?
That was it for
You
me.
want to see what I got?
So I got this Finnish Magnum magazine that has a Brian Bolin interior dread story.
Cool.
That looks
I
like a
still
cool
got the
logo,
Brian
too.
Bolin covers over there. I gotta get them to you.
Yeah, I got to stop by one day.
Yep. Well, you're gonna do the clean and press.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then this is from Spain.
Nice.
It's another.
España.
I opened it and I forgot what's inside. I think it's more Dread. It might be Star Wars. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in keeping with what Dolph had, I got this little guy.
Nice. Is that a record?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Or one of those golden? Yeah, I think I had that.
Yeah, it's the
Say
and
hello
it's,
to my
it's
little
like,
friend.
it's like a read along
The
picture
read along,
book.
yeah, I love
Story
that.
book too, right? Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I had
it's
all
cool.
3 of them. Well, I might have had. I don't know if I had records.
Is it voiced by Frank Oz?
I think mine were
I don't know.
tapes.
That would be
Weren't
pretty
they
fun.
Tapes?
I do have a record player, so I can listen to it.
Christopher, is that a rigid cover like a Golden Books, or is it a
No,
hard
it's,
stock?
it's a floppy.
Yeah, it's
It's a floppy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
it's like cardstock.
The whole thing's about the size of an old floppy disk.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty small. And then here's a UK variant
Oh,
of,
that's cool.
Oh, that's rad, yeah.
I like that.
and then another UK variant. But
Are you
this is
getting
like
all these from
the
your
whole thing.
hookup over there?
No, I'm getting these from a dealer, foreign comics dealer, who apparently wants to trade me for things. You should see. Wait until you see the next one. But he wants to trade me for things that I can't seem to sell. So I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. So
Is that an odd shape, odd size? The UK books.
yeah,
Yeah,
It
they're
looks
they
like a
look,
little water,
stubby.
and then yeah.
Here, let's see.
Little-
This is
Little stubby.
the UK book, and here's a regular
Oh,
regular,
okay.
regular comic.
So what'd you put it in? A golden?
No, he sent it like this. He has like
he's got his
these.
own. Interesting.
No, these are like they're considered. He gets them from the UK. They're A1 document size,
Oh.
That makes sense. Yeah.
but their A1 is different than our A1. Like you literally have to get them from the UK.
Okay.
And there's like, and what's real even weirder is that there's like 3 different sizes of A1s over there. So like I've tried to order stuff and I'm like I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. But yeah, then I picked these up. You guys, Asylum Press.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they got a bunch of horror stuff.
Not personally.
Yeah, cool.
Eek.
Yeah.
Pick that up. Chopper,
Yeah,
like
they
a-
put out good
kind
stuff.
of like a Buffy, but super dark. Pick this one up.
That's a great cover.
That is an awesome cover.
She's riding
then-
a T-Rex, man.
Vampire Macabre. It's like, fuck it.
Biker
Let's give it a
girl
shot.
Biker girl on a T-Rex? Yes, I'm in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a little heavy metal-esque.
Yeah.
Like a girl on a T-Rex? Sign me up.
Sign me up.
I'll take 2, please.
What's up, Medallion? What's up, Joe?
Oh, yay.
Yay! All right, Heemy
Okay.
or Jason? Which one?
Go ahead.
Jay, how much are you showing?
Jay's gonna show. He's like, all right, first. He's gonna say first short box,
2,200.
second short.
I'm
box.
gonna,
All right, I'll go.
First short box.
I'll go.
No, I pulled a little stack to show. That's it.
All right. So the
I don't
last
have a
time,
PowerPoint.
I was on, this was the last comic I had gotten, which is a Spanish or a Mexican Vampirella. But since then, I have gotten these 2 limited Rocketeer. I got this. Why am I pointing at it? You can't see me.
Oh, nice show.
But I got these 2 right here. These are beautiful. These
I
are
like
not the
that-
Kickstarter
that
version.
Rocketeer's cool.
But yeah, they were really cool. It was a good set. This was a collected edition of Serenity. It's actually a pocket edition, so it's a very small comic. But it was a really cool shop. I got this Vampirella. I need the Virgin variant, but this one was gorgeous. I had to get it. But yeah, I've been wanting to get this in the Virgin for a while. There's a Detective Comics 1000. I just love his Catwoman every time. I need the
There's
Virgin of this
there's
one
the
too.
A cover of that book.
What's that, Jay?
There's the A cover. Detective
Oh, nice.
1000. I didn't get a single Adam Hughes book that I've noticed in all this entire collection. Not a
Not
single
one?
Adam Hughes.
And
Not a
is
single-
it DC heavy?
There's a crap ton of Rebirth in here, but
Well, Jace,
I mean,
there could Chris helped me discover there could be
Interiors?
interiors
Yeah.
and not exteriors.
Yeah.
If you have any of the 52s or anything like that, I don't know. But
I got
there is another
basically,
one.
Like, for the main titles on Rebirth, I got like 1 through 75 of every single title.
Well, I'll take a look. I have to see them on the thing. I got a couple of Supermans. And then here you go. I got a little Just Imagine Stan Lee's version of DC characters. Here's his Sandman, his Flash.
Sandman.
What
This is
time
Jay
period are
Lang.
those from, Joe?
What's that?
What time period are those from?
These ones, I think they're
Late 90s, maybe? That
No.
typeface looks very late '90s, early
They're
zeros.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
But they're double covers, which is funny because if you go on eBay and look for them, they always show the other cover. So this is always the back cover. So there's one that's like a Chris Bacalo cover on the front. There's one that's a Jim Lee. But yeah, his JLA, his Green Lantern. This was the other Rocketeer I wanted to show Dolph. This is a pretty cool one. This is one of the Kickstarter versions. I still need the trade dress for this one, but I couldn't. They're unavailable anymore, so you got to get them from other sources. So yeah, I just wanted to get at least what I could. So the Virgin variant's just gorgeous, and they're one shots too. So Adam Hughes actually did the story inside too, which I haven't even looked at yet because I don't want to crack the books open. This one is actually still bagged, so I can't even open this one up. And I got a couple Wonder Womans. Oh,
You got to be getting close to having all the Wonder Womans at this point.
there's the other Rocketeer Dolph.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Um,
Rocketeer.
yeah, I got a couple
great
Wonder
character.
Womans.
Oh, there's my favorite one.
you mean this one?
Yeah. Such a bad angle.
You love her feet, right?
Gratuitous
Yes.
crotch shot.
It's just her feet that you like.
I'm getting some serious thunder around here, so if by any chance I lose power and we're done, I'm just warning you ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got a flash of lightning here just 20 minutes ago. That was pretty close. So yeah, I got a bunch of the other Wonder Womans. I am getting close, Jay, but I still think I need like 10. I think.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
10,
lot. He did
10
a lot
Wonder
of them.
Woman still?
Yeah,
I don't have a single one. Ooh, that Robin's ugly.
yeah, I know that was.
Whoa.
That's a Stan Lee Robin, by the way.
Yikes.
Is he a kung fu artist?
I guess so. I don't know. And he's fighting guys in top hats. There's
That
his
Robin.
Wonder Woman.
That Robin looks like butthole.
It looks like butthole.
There's his
Butthole
Robin.
Robin.
His Wonder Woman.
Yeah, not a fan
This
of
one
that
was a cool
either.
one I just got. X-Men.
I like that
Yeah,
Gwen
I-
Stacy cover.
It's cool. A couple really cool ones here.
I love that Wonder Woman. That's great.
Yeah, this
Oh,
one.
Rose and Thorn.
Yeah, that one is great.
Yeah, I still need 3 Rose and Thorns of his.
They can't be expensive, right? You probably get them.
They run about $20, $15 to $20
Really?
each. Yeah.
Wow.
This Buffy one was one that I really wanted for a while. I might actually need some help cleaning this one though, Dolph. There's like a scuff.
Yeah, I got
It's
you.
It's a white page, so it's like tough.
Man, she does look like a Adam Hughes stylized Sarah Michelle Gellar on that
Yeah.
cover, didn't she?
Definitely.
It's a TikTok filter.
He did 3 Nexus the Liberators, which pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those are earlier Dark Horse too. The Dark Horse stamp is different.
You've
on
really
the
been
earlier
getting
ones.
getting your Adam Hugheses.
Yeah.
So where are you at now for your 100? Oh,
And then this is the
love
last one I
that.
got.
That's great. Like that.
I am at
negative
81.
space, too. 81?
80.
Damn, we're not even halfway done.
Yeah,
81.
Jim will be able to finish that just at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, really.
There it is.
Jim,
Slipper.
that must be like a cover B for that X-Men Black because it's not. I got cover A in this collection and it's not that cover.
Yeah, so this is what 81 Adam Hughes looks like.
81.
81.
Are you going to sort them so that they make a picture of him?
Yeah, who's
Like
that
one
guy?
of those
Chuck
things
Close?
where you gotta look twice. And it, like,
Yeah.
Chuck Close, right? When you get it real up close to. It's actually Chris. If you do it with Adam Hughes cover, it's just a giant set of boobs.
Yeah, right.
You know what though? You just gave me a good idea though, Chris.
Bunch of-
If I do succeed by NYCC, which I don't see any reason why I won't, and he is doing it there, maybe I will actually print this out and get him to sign it at the bottom.
The whole.
There you go.
Like the little logo, the Quest.
That's pretty good.
23.
Did
100
you
Oz in
guys
2023.
did you guys hear that Jimmy met somebody who's also a Adam Hughes fan on like a Adam Hughes group or something?
On my page where I'm one of the top contributors.
And and that guy bought comics from me at my show here at
nice,
State.
really?
Penn State.
Small world.
How did that even come up, Jim?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, Jace, I don't know if he's been stalking me. But he literally, he had a comic I needed, and I had said, "Oh man, that's one of the ones I still need." And he messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, I got a double of this one." He's like, "What doubles do you have?" So I sent him a picture of the doubles Adam Hughes I have, and he goes, "Oh, would you like to trade?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll trade." And he was, I actually met your brother in Penn State at the Comic-Con there. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, he said that you have some really cool comics. I was like, oh, thanks.
His
like,
name sounds
okay.
familiar.
But yeah, it was, so I'm expecting number 82 from him any day now. So.
Did he mail it to you?
Yeah, he's mailing it to me.
All right, I was going to say, don't meet up with him. He sounds like Love Knife material.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's I got 31 since the last time I saw you guys on here.
31.
All right, Jason, you're up now.
You're motoring along.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so got this collection. Every one of the roughly 2,500 books is between 2015 and the earlier part of 2019.
Is this Facebook find? Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, and they're down
You
the street
have
from me.
Much more success than I do for Facebook Marketplace. I have never found a single collection worth inquiring about.
Do have to tell you, Dolph, I am on it a lot.
Yeah,
I check it often.
Fair enough.
So just because I don't have access to comic shops here that actually carry back issues. So
yeah, but you wouldn't find deals there anyway.
Well, I mean, the one place that has some back issues, I do get deals. I got all those.
Oh yeah, that's
all
true.
those Star Wars, OG Star Wars for Chris for $2 a pop there.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. Most of the places I wouldn't get deals anyway. A couple of the places I've been to that are regional, not local, their prices were like above market, 10-20% above market. So,
what's up
anywho,
with Faust?
Hey, Faust.
There was a ton of indie books, a lot of Marvel, but a ton of DC Rebirth. So what I'll probably do is try and move those in lots if people are interested in reading complete stories. But those are definitely books I'm going to have to be getting like 75 cents to $1 a book for, that kind of thing. Selling a 75 issue run for $50 and being okay with that, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I just picked out some books to show you guys. So these are some bigger books that were cool that were in there. So I showed you this one the other day.
It's awesome.
That Gwenum book.
I've been hoping to find that one in a collection. I just haven't found it.
I actually got issues 6 through the end of the run, so 6 through 35 of Spider-Gwen. So all of them actually carry decent value because it was her first solo title. This is another actually kind of bigger modern book, the Kiss, and these are all like gorgeous shapes, so that's good too. I got the whole Edge of Spider-Geddon run, so the Penny Parker book.
Did you get another Spider-Punk?
I did not get. No, unfortunately, I was hoping that the Silk run was in here, but I didn't get. I didn't get it.
I did give you the one that I got, didn't I?
Yeah, the Spider-Punk #1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's Spider-Geddon 3 and Spider-Geddon 4. And then I was actually really happy that this run was in there, and it's going to be big for the future, I think. So this is First Evil Miles. Spoiler in case you haven't seen Spider-Verse, so Across the Spider-Verse. So this whole run is in there, the whole 5-issue run. What's that?
Thanks.
Yeah, the whole 5-issue run is in there.
I thought you watched it.
No, I started watching it.
Oh, you didn't finish it. All right.
I didn't finish it.
I mean, may or may not. happen.
It's too late. It may not happen. Everything I just said probably didn't happen.
What I just said definitely is going to happen, but then again, it may not.
It may not.
And that was
So-
the end of Griff's story.
So then this you guys saw last night. So
Yeah. I got to get mine.
only- one of these. Now it has a little tiny spine tick here, which blows because that's what would keep it from a 9.8. But I think it's still worth getting it graded.
Definitely.
And keeping it kind of protected. Got another, but this is second print.
I thought the second print has
Well,
her
Joey-
face in the corner.
First print.
I just got
First.
one of those. I told Jimmy I got one of those in a $20.
So her third print has her face in the corner. Doll.
Third
Second
print is the face?
blue.
Oh, it's blue.
Yeah,
That's
blue
right.
Text, yeah.
Later, Joey. Thanks for popping in.
Then
Later, Joe.
first solo, I got this entire run.
Is that Rescue
So-
or just Pepper Potts in the
No,
Iron
this
Man?
is first. This is first Ironheart as in the
Oh, okay.
Iron Man title. And then
I
Here.
have no. Oh, nice. First.
That's a cool cover.
First.
Who did that art? That's pretty cool art.
yeah, this is Ross, right?
Yeah, it's Ross.
Actually, I don't think this is Ross because there's
Yeah, it doesn't look like Ross because it doesn't look like
There's-
Ross.
Asian characters here in the
Not-
bottom corner.
Not Ross.
Then I got
Oh, I got one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Immortal
first
Hulk.
Immortal Hulk. First
What
appearance.
number was that
Immortal
one, Jace?
Hulk. One.
what, Jip? 684, Avengers 684. So everything that's like that, like Avengers and whatnot, you know how they were like these, they were continuing legacy numbering, but had this odd run. Like almost everything that was like that, I got the entire run. So if it's 22 issues, I got all 22 issues.
Nice.
So I like the idea that there's so many short, like 7, 12, 10
That's a Mark
issue
Brooks.
runs
Hmm.
that I can lot together and move. And then
Yeah, it's Mark Brooks did that cover.
I did that earlier.
this
I
is
had got
got
is
the-
Mark Brooks putting like Japanese characters on the bottom of his things now?
second print, number
Weirdo.
1, Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man's good.
Mm-hmm.
You should give it a read. It's really good.
Then where's the friggin'? I don't know where it's at, but you guys saw it the other day. I got the.
If
Oh,
you
there it
guys
is.
haven't, hit that like button.
Yeah,
I got
like the
first
damn
Batman
show.
Who Laughs.
Yeah, that Batman Who Laughs. I got mine at Comic-Con like 4 years ago. It needs
Is
a
that the
little help.
foil or the straight?
This is the regular.
Okay.
The
Which
unfoiled.
incidentally, I think is not as common as the foil one.
And then like anything in this run, I got every one of them. So the
Dark Knight
whole
Metal.
DC Metal, like pretty much every one of these tie-ins, which a bunch of these tie-ins have value. The foiled tie-ins, the metal tie-ins, every one of them's in here, which was cool because those I could either sell individually or lot them up. And then a million things like this, like Middle West, all these ones that could get optioned.
Yeah.
Middle West one.
I think that one time we did the comic book tour, I think I bought 60 copies of Middle West one. I have so many copies of Middle West, it's crazy.
There's Deceased one. This is another one, Chris. That there's a foil version too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should
And
be,
then
should be right here.
and then so the only things that were I got, pretty much that entire Miles first like the first Miles run where it goes into the legacy numbering, whatever that is, 24 issues, the kiss where him and he and Gwen is in there, and then just run after run after run of like indie books, like it was funny at the last con I was at, some girl was like, "Hey, do you have Snot Girl?" And I was like, Oh, sorry, no, I don't. Well, I do now.
You do now.
I have like 1 through 21 of
That's
Snot Girl
great.
now. So,
Who wrote Snot Girl? I don't even remember who wrote that. I remember seeing them.
I want to say it's from Boom, but
Yeah.
like, I mean everything. Oblivion Song, like Gideon's whatever it's called.
Well, Oblivion
like,
Song's a good one
Gideon
because
Falls.
that wasn't really highly printed. #1.
Yeah, every one of those kind of titles is in here.
Do you have
once
the hell's the Scott Snyder one? Nocturna. Do you have that one?
I don't.
Noctera.
Noctera.
That's too early, or that's
Is it?
too new.
That's too
Yes, I
recent.
think want to say it's 2020 or 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Noctera's great.
Like honestly, if almost
Is Witches?
renamed-
Do you have a set of Witches in there?
I did not get Witches. No, I didn't get
I
Witches.
only got the first 2 issues of that. I never got it anymore.
And like
That's
Black
one I want to get in
Hammer,
trade.
Black Hammer 1 is missing, but
Black
the rest
Hammer?
of the like 2 through 12 or whatever that run is,
Yeah.
were in here. I mean, it's just if you're looking for something from that time period, just let me know. Like, because the chances are it was in here. And I'm talking like every weird little mini run,
Do you have
know,
another
every-
20 copies of Middle West?
like Secret Empire, all that stuff like that. All those books were in here. So.
I want to see what Star Wars you got out of there.
Oh, I only got one Star Wars book.
That's it?
It's the one Star Wars book. It's 3CPO1 or something like issue 1. The guy was certainly buying issue 1s.
Did he
of
say
a bunch
3
of stuff.
CPO?
Yeah.
You mean C3P?
That was the
No, I always
no, that
say-
was
I
the
always
joke.
say-
Yeah.
3CPO.
I remember. I did like that cover too. That's the one where he's kind of like, it's a Noto cover, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
a
lot
good
of
book.
there's a lot of false positive Adam Hughes covers in here.
Yeah.
A lot of Phil Noto.
Noto
lot
looks
of
so
Terry
much like
Dodson.
Hughes.
A lot of Terry Dodson. Terry Dodson, I think, is a bit of a punk because he starts doing the captions just like
Hughes,
Adam Hughes
yeah.
too. Like, and all the caption are all the titles are just like Adam Hughes. So I think he's a bit of a punk. But
He's a target, Adam Hughes.
Well,
But yes,
I did actually have a discussion on my Adam Hughes page, and we've discovered that Ryan Sook is the closest to an Adam Hughes doppelganger. out
Not
of
Noto.
Ryan Sook does the same kind of inking as him. I mean, it's beautiful work in itself. I mean, the difference with Ryan Sook is that he doesn't do like Babylicious covers.
Oh, okay.
He just does everybody else, but in that style.
this
But yeah,
was
he
this
does
was
some good stuff.
one of the cooler books, not because it's valuable, because it's the statue that they just came out. This is the Batman Who Laughs 1, and
Oh, with
that
the
is
three-
the statue
yeah,
that they
the
released with the Robins.
Evil
Yeah.
Robins.
So
That's
if,
cool.
if you're a Batman Who Laughs fan, like I don't know, like if there's 10 keys on Key Collector, every one of them's in this lot, like every one of those books. So,
That's one character I don't think you'll ever see in live action. You'll probably just see him on their DC animated stuff, but
man, yeah, he is so freaking popular. It's weird.
he is popular.
But
He
anyways,
looks like
that's,
the mouth of Sauron.
Yeah.
that's the collection.
Yeah.
There's books that would have been better like 6 months ago, like Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi
stuff
died,
like that,
man. I bought a couple
too,
of those,
so-
and that just plummeted. That TV show sucked.
So the lots of that stuff. Oh, I got. And I know you're not a fan, Dolph, but I got America 1 through 12, the whole run.
I'm not a fan.
And
I'm
those
not a fan
books,
of
the latter
Riri either,
books
but I
are
buy 'em.
really hard to. Those latter books are pretty hard to freaking get too. I got
big
28
one.
issues of Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur in here.
That's
Not-
I
not one,
actually
but,
I love that cartoon. It's really good.
it's really good. Yeah.
It is really really good. I liked it a lot. I like the animation style too. It was really fun.
Yeah, the music on that show is crazy.
Yeah, it's a good. It did really good job with that show. I thought it was over, and then they kept putting out new episodes. I was like, oh, it's still going.
Hey Jay, I just wanted to throw this out here. The fact that you and I have Anthony Green tickets for September.
Yeah.
I would like to go early in the morning, and we could hit up the comic shops in Lancaster.
Who's Anthony
Yeah.
Green?
The lead singer of
Are you
the defunct
trying to break
Circus
Jimmy's heart?
Survive.
Oh, Circle Survive.
Circle Survive.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Wasn't he in that band Say O A Ison?
Yes, Sao Scene.
Southscene?
Sao
Jimmy's like
He's also in LSD
Shema from what do you call it, from Billy Madison,
and Zoloft the Rock and Roll Destroyer.
Guys I have to kill, you know.
Yeah.
You're like, who's Anthony Green? Jimmy's like, he just writes your name on a piece of
Right.
paper.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my ARIA list. Dolph is now on my ARIA list.
I guess. Circle Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. Is he
So,
a trapeze artist?
Or Faust, you also have the link from last week. It works if you want to come on and share. Feel free.
Yeah, so the two things happened after I committed to buy this. Obviously saw that post on Instagram, which I would have loved to have contributed to
Yeah.
this.
Chris, did he get back to you?
What's that?
That post, did he get back to you?
Oh, he wrote me back, but I don't.
No. Chris, I thought you passed it along to Chris to.
Yeah, I did pass it along to Chris. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I waited a day because I had to get money together, and he sold it.
$500 was an amazing deal for that lot.
I couldn't even. I was like, oh, man.
I couldn't believe that it was still available a day later.
It might not have been. He might have had a lot of conversation, like a lot of irons in the fire. Like that's usually how it goes. Like,
well, he posted the next day, and I was like, "Yo, I can't even believe this is still for sale."
Yeah,
he's like, me neither. And then,
but
like,
this
you're
is
right.
like priced to. He's like, these are priced to sell, man. What's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, just the freaking Gwen book.
The Gwen book alone, if it's a 9.8, is $1,000 book. Still $1,000 book. Minus, well, I mean, they don't have nothing for Silk, not yet. But that's still a strong book. And then
Have
what
you ever
else was
seen
in
this?
there?
Pardon me?
What else was in there besides the Spider Gwen? They had. Oh, of course, they had the Penny Parker.
It was the whole Edge of Spider-Verse.
But that's not first Noir. That's Noir's second appearance.
Yeah, right. Because I guess depending, because
he got his little mini run,
right?
and then that was the next book after. Yeah.
But every book in that little 4 or 5 issue run has value, and then it was the whole run of
and there's a Spider-Punk in there too
for Spider-Man. So second Gwen, first Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
First Silk, second first Silk cover.
This is a great
with all
lot.
those. Then it was Silk 1. Then it was there was like 20 some books in that lot. It was crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
A lot of value.
Side note, Jace, from what you shared, I would have to ask Chris and Dolph, since they're the Scotty Young aficionados. Do any of you guys have the Scotty Young version of that Avengers No Surrender 684?
I do.
That's
great
probably my
cover.
favorite Scotty Young I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a funny cover.
He's got some good ones. Yeah, Rick throws them all in my box, just like he was pulling for you, Crumb. I was getting all the Scotty Young and all the John Tyler Christopher everything. He just sticks in my box.
Which Avengers is it?
684.
It's the first
Avengers No Surrender.
Yeah, it's the first Immortal Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's busting through the Mark Brooks artwork.
Dolph, this run might. Have you sent a pre-screen in before, Dolph?
I have not, but I know how to do it.
Yeah, I might do like a pre-screen 9.6 pre-screen or something like that.
Yeah.
Because there's enough books in here that I think are probably worthwhile, and then everything else.
I know that price has gone up though. It used to be $9. I think it's over $10 now for pre-screen. So, you're
You mean for the
definitely rolling the
rejected book?
dice. If it's rejected, they still charge you like $10 or $12.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
it could add up if you're.
No, certainly,
Yeah.
yeah. So anywho, that's it. So I kind of regret how many books this is, for
Do you?
sure. Just given the fact that like right now, lots on eBay, might as well be, have quicksand around their feet. Like they're just not moving at all. I have some good lots on eBay right now that have gotten nowhere. It's like the collective that was all spending way too much money is now like, we're not going to spend any money on stuff, and not even getting eyeballs on some of the stuff, which is crazy. I put my entire Batman New 52 run on there, and they're all like razor sharp. The whole run with the Capullo and Snyder auto 59 total books. I have it as a buy it now or best offer for $225. Somebody offered me $125. I was like, the first 4 books in the first 6 books in the run are worth way more than $125. So I only have 16 total views even on that lot.
Have you noticed that there's less views, less traffic, and less sales on eBay since they went live?
It's crazy, Chris. Like the views are way down.
Well, don't forget though, they also reset the views every 30 days.
Yeah, but I mean,
it doesn't matter. You put stuff up, and like I used to get, like with certain things, you would get like instantly, like, you know, like 10, 20, 30 views on the bigger stuff. You get like 70 views. Anymore, you're lucky to get 15 by the end of the day.
What do you mean eBay Live?
eBay has a live streaming feature now.
Yeah, they're rolling out a live streaming feature.
But it's very exclusive. I know. There's
well,
not a
anybody
lot of people...
can go and buy off of it.
Oh, buy off of it, yes, but sell on it, no.
No, it's all the big shops, but that's where everybody's going.
All right, I see.
Yeah, it is shocking. The number of views are very low.
I noticed it right when they went live. I was like, why is nothing getting viewed? Why is this still sitting here? I got it like dirt cheap. The only people who are still on there are those idiots that, you know, you put a $300 book up for $250 and they offer you $100.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting that. I'm getting that, like, just crazy low offers too, which is it is frustrating because I sold the Akira lot right before that live functionality was, and on the Akira lot I probably had 120 some odd views and then like 15 bids, sold it for $147, so I was happy with that. But right now it's putrid. I mean, I put a Harley Quinn lot up last night and it's nothing of great value, but I put it up price to move.
But it still should get attention, and it's not.
In almost 24 hours I have 1 view.
Wow.
Like, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's just another way for eBay to screw us all? Is that what they're saying?
Well, so that Batman New 52 lot, you guys, it's been up for a week.
Besides charging us taxes and all that stuff.
I only have 16 total views in a week on a...
DC is not moving at all. DC is just, like, dead. As far as, like, the back buying goes, nobody is buying DC books. It's insane.
I have a First
I just
Nebula.
think nobody's buying filler. They're buying keys still, just filler stuff.
I have a First Nebula CGC 9.4 up for a full week, only 26 total views.
What's the price?
$75, which is below the last 6 sales. Bad. I had somebody offer me $30 for it.
Wow, that's why I just put I put a floor on, so I don't even get that noise. I always do. Like, if it's under X, I won't even accept offers. Just auto refuse. Like, otherwise, that stuff's gonna get to you. Like it gets to Jimmy. Like when you get these offers and you're like, no.
Like, it would be crazy.
That's when they start emailing me and they're like, "Oh, you know, it's not even worth that, right?" And I'm
That's why I don't even give anybody that opportunity. I just,
I always get those people. Always.
You know what did piss me off though? They have the whole like seller assist thing on eBay.
Yeah.
And it used to be like $1.99 for promoted.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to charge you a percentage of your sale.
Yeah, I put that on a lot of my stuff though.
The suggested percentage is 11%. I was like, in addition, you mean to the 13% I'm already giving you? So you want a quarter of the entire sale?
I'll tell you what though, on my shirts, I sell a lot of shirts because of that promotional stuff.
Really? Sure.
It definitely helps with sales.
You got a crap ton of real estate to sell them though, right? You got a big margin.
Yeah,
to
the
move
margins are there where it makes sense to lose a little bit, but yeah, you're right.
So,
on comics where you're already below fair market value, yeah, it's
and 25% is bonkers, especially because they charge you it based on the entire shooting match,
with
like
the shipping,
shipping and
ridiculous.
taxes, which is maybe like I don't even know how that's legal, to be perfectly honest. But
with the t-shirts, you just design them, set them in, and that's it. Set it, forget it.
Yeah, I do nothing.
That's awesome. I want to do that. I can't draw though.
So anyway, that's my eBay rant. I just have to figure out a different outlet if it's not going to be eBay, whether it means I have to do more cons or I need to figure something out. I need to figure out whether or not is it Whatnot, is it selling sets on Facebook Marketplace? What is the way to do it?
Yeah, it's not Hip Comics.
Yeah, no, huh? It didn't work out.
I canceled it yesterday. Said take me off this site.
Yeah.
Oh, is there anything that we can do? I'm like, no.
Be better.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's like, it's.
Well, you can tell the guys that pay a lot are the ones that get all the special attention. But that's how it is with most platforms.
Right. But it's not even that. It's there's like you have to be willing. You literally have to be willing to put up, bigger books like $50 to like $300 for $1 to be able to get anybody to take note, and then it doesn't go anywhere if you're not drawing in. Like, you need followers, and the big thing is that
that's what you said.
It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you if you have followers. There's no way of looking to see if you have followers. So I would email them and say, "Hey, am I gaining followers here or not? I'm selling stuff. Nobody's leaving reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I don't care about the reviews, but if that's indicative to having followers, then there's a problem. And you're letting people not leave reviews,
right?
Right. So
I don't know,
what's that?
And the buying pool is just bottom of the freaking barrel.
I felt like unless you're one of those highlighted sellers, it's very hard to find other people on there. Because then you have to start searching. You have to search for the books you want, and you can't just do a general browse. Like it's that's why I like eBay so much, because I just basically say I want to look for this and give me in the order of it ending, and I find out the stuff that's ending in like a minute, and you can snipe some pretty good stuff, but. It's really hard to browse for stuff on there.
Chris, I didn't even realize that could be a function of the drying up of the comics too. That there's the live functionality, and they're getting like 20,000 people tuning into lives and stuff like that. It's crazy, actually.
Right.
I gotta. How did I not see this? Where is live?
One thing I forgot to tell you guys last week, so I sold my first Spider-Punk Del Auto variant on eBay the other week, and sold it to a guy in California, and I was like, why are my fees more expensive? They charged me, I think it was $3.99, because the guy I sent it to, even though he has a U.S. address, because I don't ship international, he has his main address is not domestic, and so they charged me $3.99 for him buying the book and not having his primary address as a U.S. address.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's dumb.
I was like, why the hell should I be paying more?
You know what, Jace? I need to check that too, because I just sent something to a guy in Florida, but when I checked where he was at, it was in Chile. So I was like, right off the bat, I was like, oh my God, did I not check no international shipping? And I didn't. And I was like, holy shit, I'm sending it to Chile for $12. And he had an address in Florida. So I was like, oh,
yeah,
wow.
It's the international shipping program.
So you guys, I got charged, where is it here? International fee $4.30 charged because the buyer's registered address is in United Kingdom. Like, why the hell should I pay that? Shouldn't
Right.
he have to pay you eBay the $4.30? I don't know that I'm shipping to somebody whose registered address. I don't know that I'm selling to somebody whose registered address is not in the country.
Yeah, that's weird. That's why I
For-
do the international shipping program, because then you're just responsible to ship it to Kentucky,
Yeah.
and they take care of the rest. And their
Yeah,
insurance is amazing.
Dolph, if you go to eBay in the little sections along the top, you go all the way to the right. There's eBay Live.
I'm on eBay. I don't see eBay Live.
You see
Oh, there
home
it is.
saved.
Okay, eBay Live. I want to do that. How do I do that?
I don't know. I already applied. No answer.
I mean, I got a pretty long established shop. I mean,
Yeah, well, they only have like, what they say, like 20 or so sellers on there right now. It's going to people like Torpedo and stuff like that.
Yep.
well, they
There's
also
Jesse James Comics, KRS Comics.
they also said though that there's bad news for sports card breakers, that they're going to basically eliminate that for everybody, except for if you're selected. So there's people that's their entire livelihood is breaking sports packs, and they're said that you have until
You mean
July whatever.
selling the spots on eBay,
Selling
you mean?
breaks, yeah, you can't do. They're not doing breaks anymore. They're taking that out. I think what they want to do is they want to kill Whatnot, because Fanatics also said they're not selling to breakers anymore. If you buy the product, you have to open the product or sell the product, but you can't break the product.
There's
Why
Mojo
not?
Break, Mama Break, Roto Break.
Yeah, so those are the breakers that they've allowed to continue, but everybody else got a letter saying no bueno. They will be
Well,
moving
it's gonna
very
really
slowly
suck,
and allowing
like,
sellers to go over to eBay Live.
Yeah, Medallion. Hopefully they don't screw. The one thing great about eBay is the playing field was completely level. Your lot was getting viewed just as easily as somebody else's lot. So if they end up, what's the phrase? Biting off the nose, cutting off the nose to spite the face.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna suck for the people who always made eBay the place to sell anyway. It's the millions of people. This is one of my biggest problems with freaking
Whatnot?
with stupid Amazon. Like,
Oh,
Amazon sits there and fees the hell out of people. They would have never had a platform if it wasn't for the millions of people who were selling on their platform.
Right.
Like, so it's crazy. They become enormous entities based on the fact that they're getting volume sales from Joe everybody like us, and then at some point in time, and this is not the little man rant, or I'm trying not to make the little man rant, but it just sucks because it's like you establish things, you do your best to ship everything, to describe everything exactly, to ship everything exactly, and then a faucet gets turned off, we just pay more and more and more in fees and everything like that, and then we don't have the opportunity to get the same eyeballs that we were expected.
I just feel like it's going to be the same as Whatnot. And Whatnot just, they flooded their own marketplace, and now you can't really find anything.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. Is they're trying to? I guess they're trying to compete with that crap. And
Well, they're definitely capable of putting Whatnot out of business.
Sure.
eBay is just too big. But how do you join? It says get started today. Download the eBay app, create an eBay. I already have one. Get notified, enable push notifications from eBay in account settings.
Yeah, they said something about very limited very limited sellers to start off with, and they would be these bigger, more established sellers.
Yeah.
Chris, I know that you felt like Torpedo kind of like used to be much better for buyers, better customer service and everything like that. I just wasn't impressed in any way, shape, or form when we went to NYC. The Torpedo booth looked like people who used to have a lot of money and don't anymore, or they just didn't try, because the torpedo booth was enormous, just like some of the other booths were, but the presentation just wasn't there.
Yeah, and they didn't even have really good product. It was just like it was the same overpriced stuff that everybody else had there. Like,
yeah, I think they were very close to Heritage too, which Heritage display and then the quality of books was just like it was just absurd at that point in time. I mean, when we see what was it, Dolph? It was restored, but it was like a good restoration of Cap 1 and like 9.4 or whatever it was, and a 9.4 or 9.6 FF4, like just kind of crazy.
I keep going around and around. It says how to join live, and it keeps sending me to this same thing over and over again. It doesn't say FAQ for eBay Live. Where can I find and join eBay Live? Go here.
Should we quickly discuss the updates to Key Collector this week?
I think it's positive. I think the thing that always frustrated me was that, I want to see, if you're giving me a run and all these keys are worth $5, what are the regular ones worth? Or
I think the biggest problem for me is I don't know how accurate of a. I think people are going to try and use it as a price guide.
Actually, I think they're going to use it for a collection app. That's what their focus is, to add the non-keys into a collection. So they want you to add them into your collection. Kind of what we do at CLZ, except the pricing is not as good as CLZ.
Well, that's what I mean. I think because so many more people use Key Collector, I think what we're going to have is people using it to, like, I was looking at the other day, and you go over to Cover Price and it's giving you real-time sales data for all books and what the actual market value is. And if you look at so far, and now they just launched this, for those of you who don't know or don't use Key Collector or don't care, frankly, Key Collector now has all books listed, not just keys listed, and you can toggle between the two if you just want to still look at the keys or the whole shebang. You can look at the non-keys as well, it's just interesting in general, because a lot of the runs that I saw, they just listed everything as $1, $2, and $3, $1 low, $2 mid grade, $3 high grade, and they're not at all reflective as to what people actually pay for those non-key issues in runs. It'd be interesting to see, look at something like ASM or Silver Age books. Are they going to be accurate for those prices of non-keys?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know why this totally. So I have the application now. It's the same application as Whatnot. What are you most active on selling? What social media platform are you most active on? What category do you want to sell in? How did you hear about eBay Live? Crumbs told me. Word of mouth.
Chris, you're going to be able to sell in no time with this referral.
I know, right?
They say, how did you hear about eBay Live? I'll say, word of mouth. Crumbs' mouth.
My mouth.
From the mouth of Crumbs.
Yeah, I'm certainly interested in joining if it helps exposure. I don't know. I didn't enjoy selling on Whatnot that much. Everybody wanted their shit to start at $1.
Yeah.
And I found out very quickly that it wasn't worth selling at $1. I made 50 cents for every $1 because the fees were too high. So you got to sell for $2 in order for the fees to make sense. And then everybody starts complaining.
I think
why
it's
don't
odd.
you start it as $1? Because it'll sell at $1. And then I basically sold it for 50 cents.
Yep. Yeah, based on the number of people that you're in the room.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have to drum up your own.
That is true, Medallion. That is true.
Yeah.
What's that?
He says that everything has been in and out of Crumbs' mouth.
Nasty.
True story.
Nasty.
I don't know. All right, you want to go to Key Collector?
Yeah.
Let's do
hot
the
tab.
top.
Guys, how do you toggle?
Jim, right at the top it says non-keys. There's a little. If you go into anything that you would look at, like just look at Amazing Spider-Man, Jim, and pull it up in a series run, and right at the top of the, right at the top you'll see non-keys, a little slider.
Little burger slider.
Maybe it's because. Well, no, I should be able to.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah, I don't.
Meow.
Do you have to be a member of?
No, kitty, that's my pie.
Meow.
Do you have to be a member of Key Collector to get that option?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I guess that's.
You know what's
why.
interesting, Jim?
Bad kitty.
You know what's interesting, Jim? We should check out and see. This might Jimmy might have finally a super loophole that works. Let's see if you do by artist. If you toggle non-keys, if it shows you every Adam Hughes book.
Oh, good call. Do you want me to do that real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so search artist.
Adam Hughes. Oh, there is a slider. There is a slider. It says 154.
154 books.
Now watch, Jim.
Non-keys.
Non-keys.
668.
Holy shnikes.
Wow. Do Brian Bolin next.
Jimbo, you just had a flippin' Aladdin moment.
Whoa, look at this.
A whole new world, baby.
A1 True Life Bikini Comic.
Yeah,
Atomica.
that's an expensive book.
That's a UK book, isn't it? A1?
Might be.
Bolin's done a A1 cover. That's why I know.
It looks like Bolin, actually. Some of it.
Yeah, it does actually look like Bolin.
In fact,
Because Adam Hughes did a pin up on the inside. I think of that.
What the
hell?
Oh, that's Adam Hughes.
That's Adam Hughes.
Yeah, it's Adam Hughes.
Yeah. Look at Betty. You can tell.
Yeah, Betty is the
Yeah, there's Brian Boland is in there.
Yeah, he's right there. I'm gonna need that one too. I'm gonna get it before you, Jimmy. What do you guys say about that?
You probably will, because it costs more than $25.
Well, there you go, man.
Not
$668.
$7. Jim, now this is a freaking cheat code right here. You've been looking for a more definitive list.
Yeah.
And this just 4x'd the Adam Hughes books that are available.
Not to mention, you can just print these.
You could print those, yeah.
Like just print.
Say
Savage
what?
Dragon. He did a Savage Dragon?
Why would anybody do a Savage right now?
Jimmy's like, oh my god.
Why did Eric Larson
this just got
Savage
expensive?
Key Collector. Let's see.
Yeah, what this annual X-Men annual with Shadow
He
Shop?
probably has a pin up in there.
So
Jim, I got that.
So are you doing those too?
I do those. I was going to do those secondary, but if they're inexpensive to get, then I'll just pick them up.
Wild
Like
West,
the Xena one that I got had a centerfold that he did.
How much better this would be for me looking for books from you? That I can just cross off the covers, and then I can.
This is his first one, right? Amazing Heroes.
Holy shit! Can you see it? No. 760
for what?
Titles for Bolin.
Oh, Bolin's 760.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid to look at Scotty Young.
That's gonna be 5 short boxes, Christopher.
Challenge accepted.
Bolin's been doing it for a little while.
Yeah, for a hot minute.
Do you see Jimmy's face when it expanded? He was like,
his first one was actually in Eagle Comics, Dolph. That was his first published
I'm
artwork.
spelling Scotty wrong, aren't I?
I think you just. No,
What,
I guess
Scotty
it is.
Young?
It's guess it doesn't go by
Scotttie.
S.
Scotttie. That's right.
There it is on the bottom right. It was right there.
Who's
Two
There it is. Yeah.
675.
Whose first was an Eagles comic?
Eagle Comics. It was
Yeah.
Adam Hughes.
What number?
It was an Eagles comic. Welcome to the Hotel California.
I think it was number 3.
None of these are Scotty Young covers.
Number 3.
I think.
That's the first Scotty Young cover.
Where's my list? There's my list.
That looks like your guy.
That freaking Venom What If is still the first
the
Venom pool.
Venom pool.
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
for
Eagle
Faust,
6.
I think,
Eagle 6.
I had a chance to buy a 9.8 of these at this, and it just the 11th
Eagle
hour
6,
it just
Chris.
doubled. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! It was like
Yeah, I don't have
$600 for a 9.8.
6?
Number 6, yeah.
Refaust, I think this is interiors too.
I have one, but
Do you know what year it is?
Because a lot
Eagle
of these aren't
6
Scotty Young
was
covers.
1987.
Okay.
All right, that's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, of course, I don't have that option.
But it's only $1. Isn't it like $1 a month?
Yeah, Jim. If you just buy the year, I think it's $15 at one shot, but you
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah,
pay.
it's definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah, it's actually it's like I think it's like $4 a month if you pay by
Yeah,
the month.
something
If
like
you just
that.
buy a one shot, it's way cheaper.
It says that I have an account.
No, having an account and having a paid account are two different things.
Oh, man, that's
Yeah.
I think it's your iPhone, right? You just pay,
No, I'm not iPhone.
so you pay for the subscription through the Google App Store. They auto charge you. All right, Amazing
All right.
Spider-Man 41. This is an easy one based on the Craven.
Here's
Trailer.
the question:
Trailer.
Do we have the hot 10 between the four of us together? I bet you we do.
I don't.
You need to have
refuse.
this one. Do you have this one, Dolph?
This is one of the
Okay.
first appearances I ever bought. Rhino's one of my favorite characters.
So I mean, this book has great value. Even a 3.5, $375.
Yeah.
A 5.5 only kicks up to 525, but then it doubles in the next 4 grades. So those middle 4 grades only makes it increase by $150. The next 4 grades almost makes it double in price.
I have to look at my app though. I do not think mine's graded.
I'm actually kind of surprised that a 7.5 is only $1,000. To be perfectly honest, 7.5 is still a higher grade book. Although
Yeah.
this would be from what, like 66?
6,
book?
yeah. Spider-Man 41. I think I only have the one. Yeah, I only have the one, and it is not graded. I have mine at a 4.5. But this says 4.5, $178. That's not true.
Low
Not
for
a-
175?
So, anyways, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
you find this
Yeah.
at the book at the flea market. You pick that up.
And I bet it's surrounded by some other good stuff too. If one of those is in a short box.
Yeah, the chances of them just having issue
Just
41
this one, yeah, right.
and not
You're gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh,
I actually, a book that I think I might want to track down is Last Ditko and First Romita, so 38 and 39.
Oh, do you see this? I'm sorry to
no,
cut you
I do
off.
have it.
Oh, good. Do you see this?
What's that?
Clicking
I do
on
not
the eBay link and making a purchase may result in this site earning a commission from the eBay partner network. That's some shady shit. That's like all those YouTube videos that put like links in their description, and they're all like I forgot what it's called, but everybody gets like a kickback if you buy through the link.
So that's why they tell you a lower
Yes.
price. So you're like, oh, I can get it for that price. And then you go to
Yeah.
eBay and you're like, oh.
Whatever. He's got to be doing well. This is like the app for comics.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
So, Anyways, you see this one at the flea market, boys and girls.
And
You pick it up.
And all of its surrounding comics too.
And surrounding comics.
Number 19.
I do not have it.
I don't have this either.
I do. So
Nice.
we do.
Nice.
Yeah. So
So
sure
collectively, we're 2 for 2.
we're two for two. That's what I. Yeah, I think mine's probably like a 5.5.
Really?
Maybe it's 6. Yeah, it might be a 6. Pretty good show.
Have I seen it? We never pressed, cleaned, submitted this one?
No. This my 18, my FF48, my FF49 are. I haven't done anything with them yet.
Okay.
So, I don't know. This seems like they're saying there's a tease still unsatisfied for the first Tom Holland-led Spider-Man. I think it's just basically like, some of these books that are still kind of ignored in 1 through 20 are just going to slowly trickle up. They're going to continue to kind of percolate.
Yeah, they have
northward.
to. Whether he's in a movie or not, these are like, these are major villains from the Spidey universe. Like, they're all going to go up.
I always thought this was an interesting book too because it looks looks like there's a weird like date stamp on the whole thing because the web runs right over top of the green text and the red trade dress. But funny enough, my date stamp is like also right in the middle of the Spidey, so 1964 on this one. So
I still like the next issue better though. 20 where it's Scorpions on the cover is definitely my favorite of that one.
Like I said, I want to get Ditko's last 38 and then Romita's first 39, and neither are insanely giant books, but they're neither are cheap either.
Yeah. Yep. All right, next, I no longer have this, but I'm sure, as according to Christopher, everybody
has this book.
Although in this group, only one of the 4 of us. Chris, do you have a copy of this?
No.
I have 2 regulars and 1 newsstand.
All right, so Dolph has almost enough for the 4 of us.
Nice.
They each have 1.
Thanks for sharing, Dolph.
You got it. Yeah, my newsstand's an 8.5 graded.
I'm sorry, guys. This is a game changer.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Jim, I knew it was. I mean, I didn't even think about it until literally when we were just live. I didn't think about it.
Game changer. So
dude, I'm looking too. It's insane.
Well, there you go.
I already have one. I have 1 long box.
Dolph, did your friend's 9.8 newsstand sell?
He took it back, and he said he sold everything to, well, not sold everything. He gave all the books to Main Street Comics. I don't know. I was selling them for him on eBay. So I told him though. He said he had a buyer for the first Rocket newsstand and the New Mutants newsstand 9.8. I said, don't you dare sell that for anything less than like $4,000.
Yeah, which still would have been overpriced, but I know what you mean.
It's still overpriced, but as soon as it gets closer and closer to Deadpool 3, this book's going to be a $5,000 book.
So it's a $3,351 book as of this week.
It was $29.99 when I listed it for $5.
Yeah,
and I knew,
and he probably sold it for like $27 or less.
Yeah, $2,500. I would have bought it then. I told him, don't sell this book. I was like, you hang on, you put the FU price on eBay and you hang on to it as long as possible, because the closer you get to the movie, people are going to go for the newsstand. There's just so little of them.
So did you see the speaking of an FU price, did you see the FU market price on this newsstand? A 9.6 is $900 versus 9.8 $3,300.
Crazy.
Now, for a book from 1991, that is an expensive.
They should all be 9.8s though. This is like, what I was saying early on about like owning these modern books, these 90s books, that unless you're buying 9.8s, don't bother. Like, what's a 9.0 of a first Deadpool? Like, that just means you got a crappy version of a good, it's like a crappy
The interesting thing about these is, you're right. The books that are later, though, the newer modern, like that Something Is Killing the Children, there's probably 1/20th the number of those books
Yeah.
printed.
Well, they didn't
These
print a
books,
lot of them
so
anyway.
those massive keys that you see on late 2000s books will probably have less of an impact between a 9.8, 9.6, 9.4 than these books do from 30 years ago, because there was just so many more of them.
That's always the unfortunate thing, is that and it's the same in sports cards. They don't release the print runs. They kind of estimate the print runs. But nobody ever says, like, well, there's some websites you can go to, like, all right, Batman, New 52, Batman 1, there's, 60,000 of them. It's kind of a guesstimate, but they also made, like, so many alternate copies. That's why they didn't print so many of the A copy, because there was 10 other versions of it. But this one, we looked into this. There's what, 3 million? Is it 3 million 98? New Mutants 98s? There's a lot of them.
The print run? It could be. I mean, it could be that high. I doubt that it's that high.
Well, I mean, X-Men 1 was the most printed, and that's what, 4 million? And Death of
X-Men 1's like 10 million or something like that.
Is it like 10 million? Is Death of Superman was like 6 million?
Well, we have to remember, like, New Mutants is not a title like X-Men at that point in time. It's a popular title,
but it's
Liefeld,
and Liefeld did have the clout to sell 1 million books.
But this is only Liefeld's 12th issue. His first issue is 86.
I know, but he was already being, like, written about in magazines as a wonderkind. Like, he had some stuff behind him.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to find out if there is any accurate numbers on that.
I don't know. Anyway, I mean, it's a great book. Everybody should have one.
Everybody
should have one of mine. All right, cool. Yeah, newsstand's the way to go if you can get one. Hobie Brown.
Next book. I mean, I would love to. I want to get this book. Obviously.
Yeah, this one's been on my list for a really long time. I do have one copy. It's not a great copy. I would love to upgrade it.
Yeah, I had a chance not too long ago to buy this, and I'm actually very mad at myself because it was not expensive.
But,
and
a 5.5 selling for $200. Like, you can get a 3.0 for, I don't know, $80.
I bet you the one that I passed up was probably a 4.5, and I think it was like $37 or something like that. And I was just like, oh, there's other stuff I want to get today, and even at that time I was like, oh, it's a stupid good price.
Yeah, normally I would say avoid these books just because of the FOMO and the movie, and that's kind of what's propelling the price, but this is a great book anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll probably cool off in 6 months or longer than that, because then you'll get the digital release, which will prop it up again, but then you got to wait a little longer. But if you can wait it out and not be victim of FOMO, like, you should definitely buy this book. Well, no, you can't, because spring next year is the next one, and there's Prowler all over again. So, yeah, it might take a while for this one to drop back down to earth.
It's they are. There's potential for the movie to get pushed out. They said, I saw a news article today.
Did you? It's not maybe not March anymore?
Well, they said something about the fact that, like, some news story came out and said that they were pushing the artists so hard that a bunch of artists quit or whatever.
That. Yeah.
And I was like, maybe they were just lazy.
Well, it's the same thing with video games. Like, they push these creators as hard as they possibly can, and then.
Well, I got to tell you, if that product was created under duress, they kept it cool while they were doing the visuals, because it doesn't look like a lot of corners were cut.
Yeah, it's not like a rushed, buggy video game. Like, this thing was beautiful.
It's like, do you guys remember? This is definitely a random throwback, but do you remember Van Helsing when the Van Helsing movie came out? Like, I don't know, we were 14 or 15, but even us, I was like, they kind of melded in on this on these monsters, don't you think? Like,
what's his name? Hugh Jackman, right?
Hugh Jackman.
Jackman.
Yeah, but the
It was good
man,
special
the
effects, man. I like the Frankenstein was freaking cool.
CG was rough.
Yeah, the rest of it was Batman 251, Neil Adams.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this.
I don't have
I mean, I
this.
guess this is because of the Joker movie coming out, which just seems. Again, we've discussed that ad nauseum. Oh, you don't have this?
I don't have this one. I don't
Wow,
have.
okay,
I don't
so
have
that's
Joker 1 either. Is another one I wanted to get. I don't have Joker 1.
Really?
Nah. I didn't focus on DC as much as I did Marvel. I went heavy into Marvel first appearances, and I let a lot of this, because not only that, this isn't the first appearance of Joker. It's just an iconic cover, so it wasn't really part of my
It's
strategy.
practically 30 years after the first appearance of Joker.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Actually, it's
Was he?
a
He would
little
have
more
been.
than
He would have been in Batman 1. His first
Well,
Joker. He's not in Tech,
yeah.
right? He's in Batman 1. Or is he in 27?
Yes.
Batman
He's
1.
Isn't it? I think that they say he's like in Tech 1 in Shadow or
Something
not,
like that.
whatever,
Yeah.
some stupid thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because isn't Catwoman also Batman 1?
Yeah, Batman 1 they came out swinging
Yeah.
with Batman 1 and the cover
Yeah.
also,
Yeah. Anywho,
So,
this is a great. I mean, iconic covers never die.
That is an
The-
iconic Joker.
Yeah, this is a forever book. Great cover. Yeah.
yeah,
even-
and
so
at
this
first
even-
you look at it and it doesn't look like the greatest artwork, and then you zoom in, you're like, oh no, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's
It's
really cool.
really well done.
Yeah.
I really love how the trade dress is kind of the interplay with the trade dress too. So
Yep.
that book's not up huge, but it's up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grades. So, I mean, that's a 4.0 is still a $320 book.
But if
for a
you're
book from-
if you're specking for the new Joker movie, then why this one?
Well, they say that this is kind of the first book that Adams doubles down, where he becomes more of a homicidal kind of
I see
a
that.
loose cannon, as opposed to
That's true.
like a homicidal genius, as opposed to a kind of a jokester.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. You also see this in a Silver Age box. It's
Yeah,
got some
pick
good
it up.
stuff surrounding it too. Well, look
Well,
at
the
here.
next one, nobody has this. Next,
Once again, Rafaus, thank you, sir, for putting me in touch with Sasquatch from the state of Alabama.
Duff, what would you say? What would you say? Oh, and Rafaust, I'm very sorry. I'm pretty much sure I'm the one who's saying you were from North
Yeah.
Carolina, because our buddy was living in North Carolina, and you sound so much like our buddy.
Yeah,
So which state is Rafaust in?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama. Wow, that's actually very funny, Jay, because he sounds like Eric, and yet
And
Eric's actually
from
from Alabama.
Alabama. That makes more sense.
Wow.
Man, that is hilarious.
Interesting.
Well, pickle my pickle.
Wow. Well, Sasquatch
I'm
looks like he's
taking
got
it
a pretty
home
cool story.
Alabama.
He's been to North Carolina before. Yeah.
Duff, what would you say the grade of your book is?
So it's got a wrinkle that I definitely have to press out, and it's got like 3 spine ticks, which I also have to press out. The Filoni book needs some work, but I did get a good price on it. The regular one has got 3 little itty bitty spine ticks and a bit of a crease right here. I can get that all out with a press, I think. Otherwise, it's pretty damn sharp.
Yes, that's a heck
we'll
of
see,
a
though.
toss.
Like, $500 for this, even if it comes back like a 8.0.
Well, 8.0 sold for $700 this week. So
There you go. So even if this came back an 8.0, which it won't, it'll come back at least a 9.92 after I'm done with it, at least.
I like it. Sounds like you're threatening the book. After I'm done with it.
You better. This
A
one,
9.0
this one's
sold
I'm
for
gonna struggle
800.
with a high grade. It's got a weird wrinkle that I don't think I'll be able to get out at all. I can flatten it, but you know how you push a wrinkle in, you just basically
Yeah.
flatten a wrinkle.
Yeah. it becomes a crease.
Yeah, so I think this one might be tough to get over an 8.5, but even an 8.5 of this is that's
There's only
kind of
1,000 of them. Couldn't make any more, so.
yeah. So I'm super happy. I don't care. 9.8's up to $2,000 now for this book. Holy crap!
Yeah, wonder what. Do you have your cover price app open? What was the high water on this
4.
for a 9.8?
Yeah,
What was
I'm gonna say 4 in
Yeah,
2020.
probably. I thought you said 4 like FOR, like a question.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you're probably right. It was probably in that arena.
Yeah, without even looking, I'm pretty sure it was around 4. Might be like 37.50. It definitely got up that high because the Filoni book was up to around 6, 7 in a 9.8. I think.
I want to say it was more than that. Yeah.
Think it was more than that. It might have been. I think
it was.
I always get that one confused with the insanely high value of the Djurjevic Ultimate Fallout.
Yeah, that
kind
one
of put
that
them
one's-
like, you know, and then that Djurjevic book just exploded.
Did you happen to see that somebody listed Fallout 4 newsstand 9.8 this week for 50 grand? I think it was the Grail's website.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
I
what
guess was a newsstand polybagged or no?
what?
Of
I
the
don't-
Ultimate Fallout 4. I don't even know if
I
the
don't know.
newsstand was polybagged or not.
All I think about is the fact that Jim and I used to go to the King of Prussia Mall to Borders Books, and at that time, probably all those
Oh yeah,
books were on the
they were
newsstand
all
at Borders.
newsstand. There's some good ones you missed. All right. Anyway, what does the show come out in August?
So the high sale, Dolph, you were right, was June 13th, 2021, $4,200
Yeah,
for the A cover.
that's a big.
And
That's a
the
big
high
price.
sale for Filoni variant was $16,000, July 18,
What?
2021.
Wow, that guy's pissed off right now. I think a 9.8 now goes for 4.
Yeah, something
Right
like
now,
that.
it goes for the last sale was a little over a month ago, $6,800.
6,800 for a 9.8 Filoni.
Yeah,
Wow,
Yeah.
that's even a lot. Yeah, I agree,
Even
Joe.
this-
No way a modern book is worth 50 grand is right. Unless it's like
No.
insanely short printed, like that, like 30 days a night. What is it? 30 days a night. That like 3-ring binder version that you only made
Yeah.
like 10 of. Like that one. There's some like, and then that what is it? Spider Island. That book is like crazy.
yeah. That's a Del Auto cover too, isn't it?
Yeah. There's not a lot of
The
them.
9.6, the last 9.6 sold May 7th for $2,377.
Filoni.
Filoni. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Wolverine 1. You know what's so funny? Every time I see this list, I just see a bunch of newbies just going like Wolverine 1, or like you'll see later on this list Nick Fury 1. And they're not really looking at the character in the first appearance of that character. They're just putting in number 1. Deadpool number
yeah.
1. I want Deadpool number 1. I want Wolverine number 1. Because they think that's number 1, but that's why that's why Man-Thing number 1 was so on that list for so long. It wasn't even his 10th appearance. Was it 13th appearance?
Something like that, yeah.
I think
Yeah, the reason to get this one is if you're really interested in Wolverine as a backstory of as a character, right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's a
'cause
great four book run, but it's not
Four-book
even
run, yeah.
his. How many? This is like,
this book is from 82, right?
yeah, he's
So-
already been in X-Men for a run, giant
75,
size, Hulk,
75 is giant size.
3 issues of Hulk at least.
And Hulk's from 74.
Yeah,
So you're
so-
talking about this is probably his 100th
Yeah,
or later appearance.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
Is this
not.
the
Listen,
first time he takes off his mask?
300. I don't know. $300 is not a lot for a 9.6. I mean, it's not like it's commanding
This
a buttload
book
of
though,
money.
this book is one of those things. If you check the census this book has enormous census numbers.
Yeah.
Like something like 26,000 times it's been graded.
This is another one. Let me just look. How many?
I mean, like, let's think about that. This book has been graded 26 times the number of times the Filoni even exists. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. I just put in like a search for just to see what the print runs, and you can never get any news. Return of Wolverine, no. I don't know. I don't know how many were printed. It's so weird because when you go to the Golden Age stuff and they're like, yeah, they printed over 1 million Action Ones. Like they printed so many of them because that's all anybody did back then was dance and read comics. But I mean,
all they did was dance and read comics.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Read the funny papers.
That's right. But yeah,
the funny papers.
Funny papers. Either way, I love this book. Next, and you know why that's on there?
I bet you dollars to donuts you got this one.
All right, number 3, Craven.
Do you have this one?
Yeah, mine's I just remember I met that guy in I met him in Morristown. I bought his first Craven and I bought his first, what was the other book I got? I got Craven and it wasn't Mysterio because I already had that one. Shoot. Now I got to look. So I bought them both for $600. So I paid $300 for this and $300 for the other one. And it's a 440, I think.
A 9.4 sold for $16,200.
That's crazy.
9.2 for $11,500. 5.0, you could probably get a really nice looking 5.0, and it's $1,250.
Definitely. Amazing Spider-Man. Where the hell can I get? There we go.
Be interesting to see. And Faust is doing this run, isn't he? Doing his Spidey run now.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to look at, like, if you were to get 1 through 100 all graded in a 5.0, what would that cost you? You know?
Yeah. All right, so it was wow, I have a lot more Carnages than I thought. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a second print. I have 6 Carnages and a second print of Carnage. I got this with First Lizard. And my Craven is a 4.0. And my Lizard is a 3.5. Yeah, I have to crack my Punisher. It's only a 5.0. It needs to be Mo better.
Mo better.
Mo better.
Can it be Mo better is the question.
Oh, this isn't an issue by value, not issue number. There we go.
So obviously, bringing up the caboose to close this out here today is Fallout.
No, Fallout's 2. Did you see
it's 2.
Did you see the craziness that's number 1? I was like,
I was
like, what? Are you kidding me? That's number 1.
Did see that?
It's ridiculous. All right, so
Fallout 4, we get it. Everybody.
Let's just say Fallout is number 1.
Yeah, let's say Fallout's number 1. How many of the next book do we have between the 4 of us? I mean, Jimbo, Jim still has at least 1. Chris probably, by accident has 10. I know I have like 8.
What is it?
Oh, Spider-Man 2099.
Oh.
I have 6 copies, 1 newsstand.
I'm not actually happy with that one. I think I have like at least 7 with 2 newsstands. Did you see how much a newsstand 9.8 sold for this week?
No, what?
It sold for like $900.
What?
Yeah.
I have to get mine graded. I have
2.
I have myself grading them, I have 2 9.6s, a 9.4, and I have a 9.8 for my newsstand. So maybe I should send it in.
A newsstand sale for $161 and 9.6. Let me see if on cover price. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was something absurd, like $800, $900.
That's crazy. It's got to
It is
be a
crazy.
really low pop count then. I mean, it is a foil cover, so you get that chipping, but I don't
And
know.
it's from 92.
All right, well, he looks that up. I'll stop the screen share.
This
and
one
bring
was
you guys back.
that book was polybagged, right?
No, Jim.
No.
I feel like you had it, Jim, in a 3-pack or whatever.
Where's the
Yeah,
love for
okay.
Doom 2099 or X-Men 2099?
I know, I got a couple of those
many
too.
of those. And Punisher
Well,
2099.
Punisher 2099.
And what is it? Rampage.
Ghost Rider
2099?
2099.
Punisher's got the most
Ghost Rider
hardcore
has
of.
it too.
No, actually, yeah, Ghost Rider 2099 has the most 90s of all the
Yeah.
2099 covers.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the newsstand?
Ravage 2099. That's right.
Ravage, that's it. Ravage.
Was that the white version? Oh. No, white version would not have had a newsstand because it was a action figure copy.
Well, they would all look like action or newsstands on the. So it sold 10 days ago for $950. A
For
newsstand.
a newstand 9.8.
Yep.
And then what
The
about
last-
the action
The
figure one?
last sale action figure, which they call the second print, if for those checking at home.
It looks great in that white cover too.
It sold May 7th for $1,999 in a 9.8.
Damn you, Rick. God, I could have had that off him for like $300.
It sold for $501 in a 9.6. This book, you guys, has a very rare Australian price variant.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the Australian money? Is it British pounds or is it dollars?
No, it's dollars. It was $2.65. Just to tell you how rare it is, the only sale on record of a slabbed is an 8.5 from August of 22, $523 for an 8.5
We lost crumbs.
of the Australian.
There he is.
There he is.
That's
Just kidding.
crazy. There's Australian is that rare?
Apparently so.
I gotta look it up
the-
what it looks like. Not that we're
The
gonna find
raw
any
a
here.
raw book sold last month for $390 for the Australian. It's got
Crazy.
a cover price of $2.65.
That's madness. Whoops. I don't know what that was.
I do think it's a great cover.
It is the white cover is a great cover.
Did I disappear?
You did for a hot
You
second.
did for a hot second.
Dude, it's been like the whole time. My internet's not happy with the weather.
I also feel like if you got a text, sometimes it drops off if you get a text or something. No?
Well, no, I'm not on my phone. I'm on my laptop.
Text interference.
Text interference. I know I have a sales girl that every time we do like Zooms, she's always like on and off. She's like flashes on and off because of her text messages.
Oh man, Dolph! Amazing Heroes 189. Adam Hughes did a Indiana Jones cover.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, and tells me it's only $3. High grade.
There you go. And he gets a cut. I don't even have a Ghost Rider 2099. That's sad. Should I get one?
Next time I find that in a collection, Dolph, it's getting put in your bin.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So the only thing I got from Jimmy for this collection is the Black Monday Murders or whatever that
Oh, that's
artist
a
that
good
you
one,
like
yeah.
is, Jim.
Tom Coker,
The whole 5-issue run was in here.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
artist that I
good.
made him spit out his coffee the other day.
Nice. Yeah, you did.
A good run that was in here was the Black or Dark Knight, or what is it? Batman White Knight. That
John
10-issue
Tyler.
Sean Gordon Murphy.
Yeah, Sean
Yeah.
Gordon Murphy. I was
Yeah,
saying
that
John
wasn't here
Tyler
too.
Christopher. Sean Gordon Murphy.
Yeah, so if there's any books for any reason that are from the Rebirth
Yeah.
Rebirth run,
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, I wonder if I probably do, and
Yeah.
just let me know if I'll give you a good price on the whole 50. It's buy one get 49 free.
I found this on Amazon. I got it. We should put this into play next time. This is called Table Topics. It's starting a conversation. It's topics to start a conversation.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I don't think we have trouble starting conversations, but
No, I mean, all we got to do is mention a hot button topic like Stan Lee.
or just say Jimmy, eBay, go.
Yeah, right.
And he hulks
All
out.
right.
eBay.
Bastards!
I'm going to bounce out because the internet's really fucking up.
No, I think it's a good time to end. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you so much for
Yeah,
tuning
thanks
in.
so much, everybody.
Make sure
Thanks
you
for
hit
our-
that like button. It'll help us gain a larger audience in the future. That would be cool.
And stay
Sure.
tuned. Perhaps sometime this week, you'll see Dolph and I opening up Magic cards.
Yes. And Joe, we would definitely like to have you on to show your international comics, right? That was Joe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Joey.
Yeah. We
I don't know if
definitely-
he's still in here or not. He
yeah,
had
he
the.
is.
Oh, okay. I can't
So,
see
yeah,
the chat.
We'll definitely get you on here to show off your international books. I'd love to see them.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right,
All right.
fellas.
Night, everybody.
Boys and
Thanks so
girls.
much for joining.
Yeah. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Same bad time, same bad channel.